BTS news. The cloudy skies and the salty scent of the Pacific Ocean seemed to blanket the city of Los Angeles with an unsolved mystery. Amid the buzz of solo comebacks, tour schedules, and official activities announced by HYB, a single rumor spread like wildfire, igniting the curiosity of armies around the world. A secret track titled Ocean Between Us mysteriously appeared on a small Eastern European-based platform, with metadata referencing two long-suspected names, Jungkook and Jimin. There was no official announcement, no promotion, just one anonymous 4-minute 28-second audio upload, posted by a user whose name consisted only of wave, water wave, and crescent moon emojis. But the voices were unmistakable, too real, too emotionally raw to be ignored. At 1:17 a.m. Korea Standard Time, the hashtag Ocean Between Us began trending globally on X. At first, fans speculated it was a fan project or a highly sophisticated AI-generated fake. But gradually, hardcore fans began analyzing vocal frequencies, breath patterns, and tonal textures. And the result was deafening silence across fan circles that it was them. It was Jungkook and Jimin. Not voices that could be faked. Not voices that could be engineered. These were real, heartfelt recordings. The track opens with gentle waves crashing softly onto the shore. For the first 15 seconds, there's no instrument, only the sea and the wind. Then a voice enters, like a whisper, a prayer from across an invisible distance. Are you still standing by the shore, where we promised not to let go? It was Jimin's voice, soft, melancholic, and bruised with a kind of sadness that felt far too genuine. Then came Jungkook, his tone lower, his voice trembling as if holding back tears. Even if the tides pull us apart, you're the ocean I'll never forget. Suddenly, the atmosphere changed. A piano entered slowly, followed by faint, heartbeat-like bass, setting the pulse of a farewell no one wanted to face. The song wasn't about passionate love or joy. It was about a quiet separation between two souls still tied together by something deeper than words. That a source from Korea's music industry, who chose to remain anonymous, confirmed that the song was not listed in any of HYB's official release schedules or production catalogs. In fact, Ocean Between Us wasn't found anywhere in the upcoming project databases. But the most shocking part? A leak from someone claiming to work at a small studio in Venice, Louisiana, who reported, a few months ago, 2 Asian guys came in late at night. They rented the studio for 2 days, brought only one guitar, one mic, and asked that no CCTV be turned on. Fans quickly connected this with Jimin and Jungkook's secretive visit to LA a few weeks ago, when they were spotted alone, without staff, and seemingly avoiding all official business. This isn't just a song, posted a fan on X, under the handle at Munforged. It feels like a final letter, like a message never sent. I cried at the 3rd verse because it sounded like they were finally saying something they've been holding in. Thousands of similar reactions flooded the platform. Some dissected the lyrics. Others linked it to past BTS moments, while many expressed concern. Was this a sign of trouble beneath the surface? There's still no official response from HYB, Jungkook, or Jimin. Their social media accounts remain normal, almost too normal. And for armies who followed them for years, silence like this usually means something deeper is being kept from view. Fanbases have pleaded with the hosting platform to keep the song online, citing its emotional and historical value. Others are printing the lyrics and posting them across Seoul, Tokyo, Berlin. A viral video showed a fan playing the song on the shores of Busan, tears streaming down her face as she stared out into the sea. It feels like they're talking to us, but they can't do it directly. Like this song was sent through the waves. Speculation grew. Was this a personal project, created away from HYB's eyes? A secret artistic outlet under pressure? Or just a way to immortalize a private moment? A farewell? A promise? A scar? A former HYB producer admitted, there's a high chance this was made outside the system. If not, it would have been listed in the official metadata. He added that the writing style was unlike any BTS release, far more intimate, far more painful. But what struck the hardest wasn't the mystery. It was the song itself. In the final verse, their voices harmonize, trembling as if struggling to stay together. Ocean between us, still I hear you call my name. And when the night is quiet, I dream we're still the same. Then it ends with the sound of waves again. No fade out, Just silence. Long quiet. Then gone. One fan wrote, "If they can't speak it out loud, let this song be their voice." And maybe that's true. Maybe Ocean Between Us was never meant to be heard publicly. Maybe it was a secret letter swept away by the tide, only to wash ashore by fate that we may never know the real story behind this song. But like all heart-written tales, we can only listen, feel, and keep it safe, like a memory that cannot be held, but will never fade. Until they speak for themselves, let the ocean be their witness. And we remain the quiet listeners on the far shore. But the night didn't end there. Just as things began to calm down, another shockwave hit. A supposed freelance audio technician from LA uploaded an 18-second clip to a private forum, which then spread like wildfire. Not a video, but a raw snippet of the song's recording process. The clip was unmastered, raw, intimate. Acoustic guitar strumming in the background, Jimin's voice soft, as if humming a melody in practice. Then came Jungkook's voice, not singing, but speaking. "What if we just record this now? No need to tell anyone." Jimin responded, almost inaudibly, "Okay, but if they find out, are you sure? I don't care. We need this." This short clip confirmed not just their involvement, but their emotional need. This wasn't a publicity stunt. It was a moment of personal healing. Not for fame, but for their own peace. Fans began tracking timelines. They noticed on June 14th, 2025, both Jungkook and Jimin disappeared for almost 2 full days. No posts, no schedule, no paparazzi. Later it was found that Seaside Analog Studio, a tiny beachside studio in Venice, had been rented to 2 unnamed Asian artists that very day. The consensus was clear. That's when Ocean Between Us was born. Insiders began chiming in. Some called it a quiet rebellion against rigid industry systems. A former HYBE creative team member said, "Jungkook and Jimin are known for having a unique chemistry in songwriting. But also, they're very private when working on emotional material. If this is truly their creation, then it might be their most honest artistic expression in years." But HYBE's silence. That's what's most puzzling. Normally, any copyright leak would result in immediate takedowns, statements, legal threats. For Ocean Between Us, nothing. As if it was allowed to happen. The mystery deepened when fans realized that on the same day the song dropped, Jimin updated his Instagram bio with just one symbol, waterwave. And during Jungkook's most recent live, he softly sang what now appears to be the opening line of the song. At the time, fans thought it was just ad-lib. Now, it all makes sense. And then someone discovered metadata in the original file pointing to a hidden composer tag, jmjk.project_ocean01. Around the world, the emotional impact of the song continued to grow. In Seoul, armies painted a massive mural by the Han River that read, "Even the ocean can't drown what's real." In Argentina, a street pianist played the melody under heavy rain, surrounded by tearful onlookers. In New York, a youth choir sang it in the subway, halting busy commuters mid-stride. Ocean Between Us became more than a song. It became a silent movement. A lifeline between 2 artists and millions of fans who felt that no matter the distance, there was one ocean that still connected them. But the biggest question still looms. Who was this song really for?